Welcome back to the channel. Nathan here from Worship Calling in the Worship Journal Guitarist Edition. Looking at some more Tone Master stuff here, and particularly looking at the Vox AC30 amp. Even kind of as a whole, but we'll be focusing in on it in the Tone Master Pro. But the question is, why is this amp so dominant, so popular amongst that kind of modern worship electric guitar tone? Why is this one of the amps that just everybody seems to use? And I think there's more to it than just the fact that the Edge uses it from U2, because we all know every worship guitarist is doing everything they can to sound like the Edge. But I think there's more to it than that. I say all that tongue in cheek. I think there's more to it than that. I think what's going on is it does kind of just fit what we try to do as worship guitarists, right? Like I've said before, think of worship guitars. It's that edge of breakup. It's very articulate, and this amp kind of checks all the boxes. There's a really high headroom in those upper frequencies. You know that there's a lot of headroom before breakup. The highs are very articulate, almost jangly, I guess you could say. Very, very pronounced. And so all the stuff that we're doing, because we're playing a lot of times those, triads, single note runs, whatever we're doing. This amp kind of checks all the boxes. It's got great headroom. The highs are like what it's known for. It's very articulate, and it is a classic edge of breakup amp. I mean, it's got this sweet spot right on that edge of breakup that it's known for. So there's a reason why this is one of the most popular. Let's jump over to Pro Control. We'll just kind of turn some knobs and have some fun with it. So I just got it loaded up here. As you guys know, first thing I usually do is go with essentially like no effects, no compressors, nothing, just the amp on my bridge pickup, because this is the brightest sound that I could possibly send to this amp, right? So I'm going to get a little closer to that breakup. Let's add a little more bass. I'm going to hit that cut a little more. That's a little too much. There's my neck. And I kind of feel like I love the deluxe for my bridge pickup, but I kind of feel like the AC30 kind of needs to, or sorry, I love the deluxe for my neck pickup, and I feel like the AC30, at least with my Strat, it just really loves my bridge pickup. So I would probably just instead of trying to get a setting here that's going to cover everything, I'd probably create a couple presets based on what pickup selection I'm using, but I would primarily use this amp with my bridge. So that's how I'm going to dial it in today. Let's go look at the microphone. Hopefully, yeah, they're using the 57, which is what I would probably gravitate towards, especially for this amp. And I always love cap edge. I'd like to go a little further out though. I want to leave a little bit of space for those for the sound waves to really get defined before it hits the microphone. I'm kind of liking that. Now let's hit it with a little bit of compressor. Pull that output back just a little bit. Hopefully you can hear that. It's kind of pushing those tubes just a little bit. You can hear them. That's why I pulled that output back just the tiniest little bit. Let's go ahead and hit our first drive. I actually like that. I like that right there where it's at. That's the Mythic 2. I'm going to go back to the Mythic 1. Let's just add a little bit of the ambient now. That. Throw the little the stereo digital delay on that. I like it. I like this. I'm liking this amp. So there's a reason why this amp's really popular, especially in that modern worship edge-of-breakup. There's a reason why the Edge uses it, right? It's kind of got that. It's just got that sound, man. It's got that sound. Again, I really like it with the bridge pickup. I don't know if I would even. Sounds pretty warm. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, this right about where it's at could work for multiple things, but I really do like that. Really like that bridge pickup, just high, bright, very articulate. There's a reason why this amp is so popular. So yeah, um, I've always kind of steered clear of it just because I hate doing what everybody else does. But there's a reason why it is so popular, because sounds pretty freaking awesome. So I will have the preset up in the cloud. Check it out if you want. But yeah, I think these are all the reasons why this is one of the most dominant amps in modern guitar worship. It's because of those highs, the articulation. That it does have a really awesome edge of breakup. Obviously, the Mythic sounds really good going into it, and yeah, it literally checks all the boxes, right? So that's probably why it's so stinking popular. So yeah, give it a shot, see what you think. Obviously, this works in all kinds of genres, but I think especially in worship, because there's so many things, multiple vocals. There's typically multiple vocals, pads. There's so many things contextually throughout the frequency spectrum that we're always competing with, that we really have to have that really good articulation in those higher frequencies to be able to cut through everything else. So I think that's part of the reason why this thing is so popular. So give it a shot, see what you think, try it. As I always say, use the preset that I put in the cloud as a baseline. Adjust things the way you want it. Don't just download a preset and say it's good. Make it your own. And with that, make every strum count. And I'll see you guys next time.